A local hospital holds this big fundraiser this weekend.
One area community has opened its new visitor center, and the threat of bad weather has forced the cancellation of at least one outdoor event this weekend. We'll have these stories and more.
After a couple of dry days, moisture returns to East Alabama. We'll have the complete forecast details for the weekend coming up.
Coming up in sports, the state track meet starts today in Gulf Shores and Coleman. We have more on one local individual athlete in the county. Also, the soccer playoffs continue this weekend. We have more on that as EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham.
And I'm Katie Edwards.
The RMC Foundation holds its 9th annual Garden Jubilee this weekend to raise money for Regional Medical Center in Anniston. Foundation officials say previous Jubilees have primarily been used to fund the Martha Vandervoort Scholarship Program. Ashley Morris, one of the scholarship recipients, says Foundation members were very helpful to her when she first applied for the program.
Honestly, it was really nerve-wracking walking into their interview, but as soon as I sat down, they make you feel so welcome and they're so comforting. It's a very personable thing. You don't feel like it's just cut and dry. You get the scholarship. They really become your family. They're wonderful people.
Morris says that she received more than just financial support from the Foundation's scholarship program.
I've actually been able to get a job in the emergency department as a tech, which is kind of like a nurse's aide, and I am in nursing school, so that's really helped me throughout nursing school. And then they've just been wonderful, like Regina and everyone on the foundation. Even people who aren't a part of the foundation who I've just met through them have been absolutely wonderful. They've guided me, they've answered my questions, and they've really encouraged me to want to give back more to our community.
Legina Fillingem, the director of the RMC Foundation, says that the Martha Vandervoort Scholarship is now fully funded and self-perpetuating, which means that the money raised at this year's Garden Jubilee can be used for other projects around the hospital. She says that a new outdoor space adjacent to the hospital is one of those projects.
We were gifted the old Tyler Park is behind the hospital, and we are going to turn that into a fitness trail for the community to use. We're going to add some gazebos and park benches, and it's going to have like 2 acres of green space that people can go out and play soccer and volleyball and all kinds of stuff. And it'll also be our employees and the families of patients.
Fillingem says the foundation has had a major impact on the hospital and its facilities for decades.
The RMC Foundation is a fundraising arm of the hospital, but we also build relationships in the community. So we do things like early detection screenings. We help renovate the hospital in different areas. We purchase equipment for the hospital. Actually, we were the foundation purchased the very first heart cath lab that the hospital has ever had. So that's how we started. It was something that was needed back in the 70s, and that's when the foundation was established.
When we return, visitors to Etowah County may feel a little bit more welcomed after today.
Congratulations, class of 2024. As you soar into the future, remember, the sky's the limit. From the Calhoun Journal. Oxford Lumber would like to say congratulations to the graduates of 2024. Your graduation marks the beginning of a new adventure. Wishing you all the best for what lies ahead.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
The Etowah County Chamber of Commerce cut the ribbon this afternoon for the new Greater Gadsden Visitors Information Center. That facility is located in downtown Gadsden at 623 Broad Street, a space that it shares with the Downtown Civic Center. The new Visitor Center will offer information about local attractions, events, and businesses. More information about the center is available by calling 256-549-0351.
When we come back, at least one local event planned for Saturday has been canceled due to the weather forecast.
Hooligan Harley would like to say congratulations on your graduation class of 2024. We wish you endless success and happiness in your future endeavors. Here's to a future filled with endless possibilities. Ted's Floors and Beyond is Calhoun County's flooring, kitchen, and bathroom renovation headquarters. We're proud to support our area schools, and we wish all the best for the class of 2024.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Officials with the Jacksonville Farmers Market announced this afternoon that they will cancel tomorrow's market because of the threat of bad weather. The group says that safety is its top priority, so with rain and storms predicted, the event was canceled to ensure the welfare of its vendors and visitors.
Meanwhile, plans are still being made for Jacksonville's Fair on the Square in 2 weeks. The list of musical acts has been released. It includes performances by Jesse Widener, Star Butterfly, Ronnie Jones and Tony, Brittany Hart, and Dalton Moses. The Angels in America dance troupe will also be performing. Fair on the Square will be May 18th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Jacksonville's public square.
Well, I hate that about the farmers market being canceled for tomorrow, but we do want to make sure everybody stays safe.
Absolutely, and we hear some changes are on the way. It's been such a beautiful week.
It really has.
I hate to see it come to an end.
Well, and especially Saturday. That's the day you really want beautiful weather. But John Holder joins us now in the EAN Weather Center to tell us what we can expect. John?
Mike and Katie, we are returning to some wet weather for the weekend across East Alabama. We will detail the rain chances for all of East Alabama next.
WM Grocery would like to congratulate the Piedmont, Spring Garden, and White Plains class of 2024. As you step into the next chapter of your life, may you continue to reach new heights and achieve great success.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
With the cloud cover and rain showers around today across East Alabama, temperatures not as warm as yesterday, still above average for this time of year. Our daily average high is 79 for today, 82 for the high, 66 for the low this morning, way above average for this time of year. Record high temperature 91. We're going to be close to that coming up next week. Record low 35. The sun rising tomorrow morning at 5:52 and the sun setting on your Friday night at 7:28. Time for weather on your street on this Friday night. Anniston Beach Road out Weaver Way. Scattered showers and storms tonight. Nothing particularly heavy. And again, I would not change my Friday night plans, but just be aware there could be a passing shower at any time. Very mild overnight. 63 for the low. Will be in the 70s for most of the evening hours here in Calhoun, Cleburne, and Etowah counties. Looking ahead to tomorrow. On and off showers on Layton Avenue in Anniston in the Midtown section of Anniston. We're going to be looking at, again, a repeat of today. Some clouds, some sunshine, some showers from time to time. Temperatures around 83 degrees, just a little bit above the average for this time of year. And as we look ahead to next week across East Alabama, the summertime pattern continues on Ewing Avenue in North Gadsden, out 411 way. We're going to have scattered showers just about every day. Temperatures are going to remain in the 80s with maybe some 90s possible next week. You're going to see that here in our 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. We've got rain showers in the forecast for the next 2 or 3 days, but they're going to start to lessen a little bit on Sunday and Monday. Only a 30% chance on Sunday, a 40% chance on Monday. Highs will be creeping back up into the mid-80s. And then look at Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. We're back in the upper 80s, and yes, for the first time this year, low 90s by the middle part of next week. And really looking like we're going to see rainfall, maybe showers, maybe storms back in the forecast for the latter half of next week here in East Alabama. Highs will remain well above the average, way into the 80s, but the rain chances going up to the 60 to 70% range on Thursday and Friday of next week. We mentioned things heating up. Indeed, we take a look now. This is May 9th through the 15th, so this is the middle of next week into the next week. And you see here in the southeast, we are going to be way above normal for temperatures. You're seeing that already with upper 80s and low 90s in the forecast. And that pattern does not look like it is going to change all the way into the middle of May, at least across East Alabama, an early preview of summertime here in East Alabama. I will be back here tomorrow morning with your Saturday at a glance, breaking down your Saturday forecast. I'll also be back here on Sunday and Monday mornings for your breakfast forecast. And of course, we'll be back here on Monday for EAN Local News, detailing that what could be a hot forecast for East Alabama coming up for next week. Right now, in sports, we're going to talk some Pleasant Valley track and field with Namath Pitts. Namath?
Thanks, John. The state track meet gets underway today in Coleman and Gulf Shores. Pleasant Valley had the top overall individual last weekend at sectionals, and she is poised to make a run at multiple state championships this weekend. Ella Paris was named the most valuable track athlete at sectionals in Fort Payne last weekend after she placed first place in the 400-meter dash, the 800-meter run, and the 300-meter hurdles. She placed second in the long jump. Pleasant Valley overall had 8 athletes qualify for 11 events at the state track meet. Clark Hill qualified for the pole vault, the 110-meter hurdles, the 300-meter hurdles, and the 4x800-meter relay. Braxton Williams qualified for the 800-meter run, the 1600-meter run, the 300-meter hurdles, and the 4x800-meter relay. Braxton Salster qualified for the high jump and the 110-meter hurdles. Allie Shaw qualified for the 800-meter run. Cooper May qualified for the pole vault, and Kyle Griffith and Jaden Veazey are both a part of the 4x800-meter relay team. We talked with Pleasant Valley track coach Krista Larkin, who talked about how she felt like Pleasant Valley performed overall at sectionals.
I think they did super well at sectionals. We qualified 9 athletes in 11 events, had a couple of wild cards, but most every athlete we had got PRs at sectionals, so I am super excited to see what they do at state. I'm sure that we'll break some more PRs.
Ella Paris held herself to a high standard at sectionals and finished at the top of 3 events with a runner-up in the other event. Here's Ella Paris talking about her performance at sectionals.
I felt like I did really good, but I feel like I could have improved on my 400 because I didn't PR in that, but the 800 and long jump, I feel like I did really good. And hurdles, they were okay.
Ella Paris qualified for state last year, but wants to bring back gold this year. Ella Paris talked about what she gained from her experience at state last year that can help her this weekend.
I think probably it's way more competitive than sectionals, and I kind of know like I need to work really hard at state and just give it all I have.
The second round of the state playoffs for soccer continues this weekend with 2 local teams looking to punch their ticket to the Final Four in Huntsville. The Donahoe Falcons, fresh off their win over Altamont, will hit the road tomorrow as they will travel to Westminster Oak Mountain. 1 year ago, these teams played in the first round. Westminster Oak Mountain ended Donahoe's season. Westminster Oak Mountain would go on to win the state championship in 1A through 3A, so Donahoe is looking for revenge as they make the trip to Westminster Oak Mountain. Hey, how about the Jacksonville Golden Eagles? They've been really good all season long. Certainly going to have one of their toughest tests of the season up to this point as they host the second round of the state playoffs tomorrow at home, where they will be playing Westbrook Christian. Westbrook Christian's a really great team. This is going to be a great matchup. The winner of this game will advance to the Final Four in Huntsville, which will be next week. That's it for EAN Local Sports. Let's go back over to Mike and Katie.
Thank you for that update, Namath, and thank you for watching us today.
You can find us every weeknight on a variety of websites, including the Calhoun Journal and Newsbreak. Go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you.
Have a safe weekend, and we'll see you back here Monday for your news on your schedule.